Good evening, everyone. I'm Laura Ingraham. This is the Ingraham Angle from Washington tonight. As always, thanks for spending some time with us. This is a Fox News alert. Tish is in trouble. The New York Attorney General was just indicted. We're going to have more on that in moments. But first, it does feel like Christmas in October, does it not? Celebrations continued across the Middle East over the historic peace agreement between Israel and Hamas. And at the White House, Team Trump took a much-deserved victory lap.
We settled 7 wars, or major conflicts, but wars. And this is number 8. I think it's going to be a lasting peace, hopefully an everlasting peace. Peace in the Middle East.
Let's face it, only Donald Trump, with his relentless pursuit of peace and his team's outside-the-box thinking, could have gotten it done.
Remember, a month ago, no one thought this was possible. You convened a historic meeting, not simply of Arab countries, but of Muslim-majority countries from around the world, including Indonesia was there, Pakistan was there, and created this coalition behind this plan. The president had some extraordinary phone calls and meetings that required a high degree of intensity and commitment, and made this happen.
This was a team effort, and the president, as any great coach would do, spread the credit around.
We did, as a group, with Steve and Jared and Marco and me and all of us. We got the hostages back. We got many of them back. JD, you were fantastic, and Pete, you were great. Susie, I want to thank you very much. CIA, John Ratcliffe, and he's done an incredible job. So I want to thank you all, and if I'm missing anybody, I apologize, but you've been amazing.
I want to thank the Academy. Well, since he was sworn into office, Trump never lost sight of the human cost of this conflict, the suffering on both sides, especially of the families of the hostages.
The first thing we're doing is getting our hostages back, okay? And that's what people wanted more than anything else. They wanted these hostages back that have lived in hell like nobody has ever even dreamt possible.
Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick was with some of the families last night.
President Trump, you have the best crowd in the world. What do you guys have to say to President Trump?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You did it.
Wow.
You did it.
Wow.
Thank you.
This is amazing. Mr. President, we believe in you and we trust you'll fulfill the mission until every hostage, every 48 of the hostages are home. Thank you so much. Blessed be the peacemakers.
The hostages will come back. They're all coming back on Monday.
All of them.
And typical Trump, he's already focused on phase 2.
What is phase 2? When does it
I'm not going
begin?
to talk about that because you sort of know what phase 2 is, but there will be disarming, there will be pullbacks, there will be a lot of things that are happening. You can't live right now in Gaza. The place is it's a horrible situation. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. So yeah, we're going to create better conditions for people.
That's an ambitious goal. And the president says, don't worry, he's not getting us into the Bush-era nation-building business. This is about securing a lasting peace, which will be better for America in the long run. Look, let's face it, Trump keeps winning. By getting this deal done, he proved not just the skeptics abroad wrong, but the chorus of naysayers here as well.
The two-state solution is the only way to achieve a just and lasting peace.
Joe Biden is fighting for a peace in the Middle East, is fighting to end the hostilities between Israel and Gaza. It's Joe Biden that's standing for peace and a lasting peace at that. And it's the Republicans that, frankly, would stoke the flames of war in the Middle East.
We're going through that kind of crisis, I think, now in the Middle East. There are a lot of decisions that have to be made. I don't think Trump is capable of making the decisions.
Oh, I was hoping my staff found that soundbite. I love it, John Bolton. Eat your words. Now, all of those seasoned pros in diplomacy and foreign affairs, they spent decades bungling things in the Middle East. But Trump assembled a group of really smart people who figured it out. Now, what they might have lacked in foreign policy experience, they made up for in drive and common sense. I kept thinking this all day long. Isn't it a relief after 4 long years of Antony Blinken and the auto pen to have a president capable of great things with the dream team hammering out all the deal points?
Obviously, the President of the United States a New York real estate billionaire, one of the most famous New Yorkers in the world, has a lot of interaction with a lot of people who are very pro-Israel. I think that was an important set of experiences and life experiences that he brought to the table. He also, of course, knew one of the most famous Palestinians in the world, Chuck Schumer. And I think without that background of knowledge, it would have been impossible to get us to this.
Okay, I love that moment because it's nice to see a cabinet laughing with the president, not at him. So this was just such a monumental accomplishment that even the president's most vicious, venal critics had to admit, yeah, this deal was big.
Joe Biden could never do that. And Donald Trump was able to do it, did it at the decisive moment when he said, essentially, this war must end, and Israel cannot annex the West Bank, which many right-wing Israelis wanted.
It is a remarkable achievement. He has done this through diplomacy, pressure, and the sheer force of his personality and persistence.
Even if someone with whom you disagree about 99 things does the 100 really well, you should say so. And so all credit to President Trump.
Hell has frozen over. Now, as for the few diehard Trump haters claiming that he did this just to get the Nobel Peace Prize, just stop. You're so embarrassing yourselves. With so many lives on the line for so long, Trump has bragging rights, period.
Nobody in history has solved 8 wars in a period of 9 months. And I've stopped 8 wars, so that's never happened before. But they'll have to do what they do. Whatever they do is fine. I know this. I didn't do it for that. I did it because I saved a lot of lives.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.